And from the back, all the yang tissue has some expansion in the body all the time. Holding the crown now is one point of tension. And then we let everything that's like hang from the crown. So like the shoulders are hanging on the rib, hanging on the spine, and the rib cage is hanging on the spine. Right, so I just have the long energy from the Mingmen through the spine up to the crown. Everything else, right, is just dangling, like loose. From here is where I hold the crown. Let the rest of the tissue like dangle, right, to feel the quality of looseness. So remember that. In I Liq Chuan, we talk about four qualities of relaxation. So it's like the 4 processes, right? So the first process is just to get to be loose, right? So from loose in Chinese, and they talk about fan song, right? So song, like everything is hanging on the bone, like all the meat hanging on the bone. So now you can hold the ball a little bit and play with this open and close. And feel like bring the attention to the C7 a little bit, right, at the base of the neck. So it's like that is like a point of rotation. That's the only point in the spine that rotates. And then the shoulders, like let the shoulders hang on the spine, and the rib cage hang on the spine, and continue with the open and close of the body. Daniel, hold the ball. Give me a little more expansion. Like so from the elbows, like hold this ball. Like move your elbows out a little bit more. Like here, like this. And put some space. Yes, that's better. Keep some space under the armpit. Right, so you feel like from here, like under the armpit, you feel like suction. And then here, like all on the yang is like expand. Opening and closing, winding in and out from the center of the feet. Feeling the spiral power. Big toe is wrapping to the little toe. So I feel like winding in the legs, winding in the hip joint, right, to create some torque. Now hold the, like create. So open and close gives us horizontal energy. Now add in some sagittal and frontal. So I'm creating this cycle, and I'm creating this cycle, and with open and close all together. And I'm try to keep it random, right? So that I don't develop a pattern, a rhythm. And add in some expand and condense, expand and condense. It's the Zhan Zhuang. We're combining all the 5 qualities of movement into a single exercise. Absorb and project, open and close, expand and condense, and with the 3 planes, and with the balance of 6 direction energy. So the hand come back, body goes forward, body goes back, hand goes forward. Creating all these loops within loops. And then check yourself, shoulders relax, let them hang. Spine, long spine, energy to the crown. And the rib cage is just merely hanging and the shoulders are merely hanging on the spine. Now, smaller and smaller, creating the circles within the joints, especially feeling the hip joint and the shoulder joint, like winding, winding, winding. And a little bit in the body, like just the constant rotation, like within, so as Dantian and Mingmen are still cycling. And then again, check yourself, no shoulders. No shoulders. Rib cage merely hanging on the spine. And try to feel like all the tissue, all the muscles merely hanging on the spine or hanging out off the bone. Smaller and smaller, down to just Dantian and Mingmen. Like actively here in the Dantian, actively like shake it, like keep some tension here, like so you're feeling as a Dantian, again, 2 fingers below the navel, 2 fingers inside, and you're connecting to the feet, so there's a little bit of like from within the body, a little bit of vibration here. Dantian Mingmen, Dantian Mingmen, Dantian Mingmen, Dantian Mingmen. And changing sagittal, frontal, horizontal. And feeling the condense, expand. You breathe in, condense to the bone. You breathe out, press out to the fingertips, to the crown, to the feet. Feel like expand, condense, expand, condense. Okay, so this is like this Zhan Zhuang, the standing posture, like bringing all the 5 qualities of movement together into one exercise. There we go.